Hello guys and welcome to Talk the Barca and welcome back to Champions League week where we're going to be talking about Barcelona versus Bayern Munich at Spotify Camp Nou 9 p.m. Do or die fixture guys. And also guys, we're going to be discussing the match between Inter Milan and Pleasant, as that match guys is going to be deciding our fate in the Champions League. If we go into the last 16 or not, that will be known before we even kick off in that game against Bayern Munich. But in this video guys, we're going to be discussing with you everything about that game, and also we're going to be sharing with you the prediction starting lineup that you guys actually selected and the head-to-head against our biggest enemy in the Champions League, Bayern Munich. Key players to watch guys, we're going to be discussing all that, and finally we're going to be hearing what Xavi had to say in his press conference. But before we go into the news, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Click that notification bell as it is very important for you not to miss anything. And let's get to it. But first of all guys, I just want to remind all the coolers that we come from far, the west route that we actually passed, but today we are better and we are getting better. We are building. We're coming from disastrous results and unjustified decisions by referees, so we need to be very patient with Xavi. So as I'm thinking right now, Xavi will be going all out to actually win this match against Bayern Munich. So looking at the starting lineup that you actually selected guys going into this game against Bayern Munich, I see Ter Stegen in the goals, Bellerin on the right, centre back Kunde and Garcia, left back is Balde, the future left back, and in the middle there guys, I see Busquets as our pivot, Frenkie de Jong and Pedri Gonzalez as our attacking midfielders. Up front there, I see you actually went very strong when it comes to that. Lewandowski, Ansu Fati, and Mr. Mosquito Dembele. As we look at score prediction here, guys, I see you actually favor Barcelona to score 2 goals and win with more than 2 goals. And I believe that that will happen. We are playing at Camp Nou and that will definitely happen, as we realize that we're not really conceding a lot at Camp Nou, but I must say this is going to be very interesting to watch. And key players, as we're now looking at key players for Barcelona, we know Lewandowski is the main man. And also, when we're looking at that winger side, guys, we're going to be talking about Dembele. Maybe we'll continue where he left off in that beautiful performance against Athletic Club. We need the consistency. We need those assists coming from Dembele there, and also Lewandowski. We need him to make sure that they pay the price. All those chances that we actually missed, we need him to score those chances. And I'm saying we are ready for them. This is going to be a very good game. And in Bayern Munich, guys, we're going to be watching at Sadio Mane, as he's one of the players who is on top form. And also we can see he scored 2 goals and 1 assist. And yes, fortunate enough, we can say Sane, he's not in the play, but we need to also look at Müller. He's one of the players that he's very tricky to mark, and also we have to be very careful for him. Musiala also is one of the players. But all in all there guys, it's going to be very interesting. As we're looking at both teams' performance in their domestic league, Barcelona are doing very well in La Liga there guys, with 9 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. And Bayern Munich, 6 win, 4 draw, 1 loss. But I must say, they both on second position in their leagues. So it's going to be very interesting to watch how everything goes in this clutch. And in the previous match, Barcelona lost against Bayern Munich 2 goals. Both goals they actually scored in the second half. And I think this is where, guys, we need to watch out, because we really need to make sure that our second half we improve. Because I've seen in number of games that whereby now in second half we are struggling, but first half, if we are clinical, like 2 previous games that we played in our league, we can see that we actually played very well. We scored 3 goals in first half, and then should that happen, I think that's when now we're gonna be killing the game. But unfortunately in that game, guys, first half, yes, we played very well, but we didn't really get the results. So we played 10 matches and we only won 2 matches in the Champions League against them, which now we lost 8 out of them. But there are few things that we can actually say they will work in advantage of Barcelona, as we now looking at the injuries. Looking at the key players that's actually Bayern is going to be losing is Sane, Koeman, Noah, Hernandez and Sa. But for Barcelona, we only having 4 players, which is Roberto, Depay, Araujo and Christensen. So which now, guys, if you can look at the previous game, the way it went, Son and Hernandez, they scored the goals, and Noah in the goals, he was so good that Lewandowski couldn't even find the net. If we can dominate the game and take our chances like we had in the first leg, we should be able to go through. But I'm saying, guys, imagine the disaster, the catastrophe, the embarrassment if Pleasant win or draw against Inter Milan and we find ourselves losing this game against Bayern Munich. It will be so much disappointment for Barcelona. So we need to go all out and make sure we win it. But we have to believe even if it looks very impossible, because we do have a very slim chance to actually qualify into this last 16. And yes, we're depending on other teams, but we're going to be going into details as to what happens for Barcelona to qualify. And we need magic. We need miracle. Because when you're looking at that Group C standing, guys, we see Bayern Munich with 12 points, Inter Milan with 7 points, Barcelona with 4, and Pleasant with 0. So with all being said there, guys, Bayern Munich have qualified already to actually go into the last 16. Then Inter Milan needs to beat Pleasant to qualify, as it is that case for them to actually have more points, and Barcelona will have to look at it fading. Because if we lose against Bayern Munich and Inter beat Pleasant, then it is done. It is all over for Barcelona in the Champions League. We have to face Europa as it is, because we're going to be remaining with only one game to play, which now is only 3 points to play for. That will take us to 7 points, and Inter Milan, they'll be having 10 points at hands. So basically, if I can give you the scenario for Barcelona to qualify, is that Inter Milan need to draw all their games, and also Barcelona need to win all their games. That way, we're going to be up with 1 point, so it will give Barcelona advantage to qualify. But as everything being said there, guys, I think we need to have hope. We need to believe something good might happen for us. But as we go on to Xavi's press conference, this is what Xavi had to say. We are in a situation because of our mistakes. We must be self-critical. I expect a very intense opponent from Bayern, very physical, very well worked. We consider them one of the best teams in the world. Regardless of what happens in Milan, we must show that we are at a good level of our gameplay. So victory, it has to be. We need more miracle to actually qualify, but a small hope will help. Although we are in a very uncomfortable situation, but sometimes the one who deserves it doesn't always win it. We mustn't lose the mentality after we lost El Clasico, looking like everything was a disaster, because we recovered with 2 games and we played very good. So right now, we need to make sure that we compete against the rival like Bayern. On Kunde is very fast, aggressive and focused. He's a perfect defender, as I said before. He's very mature in his age and I'm very happy with him. Christensen, not ready yet. We will try and get him ready for next week. He is fine, doing a great job, but I must say everything looks good. And the response about the left back there, guys, everyone is ready to play in any game. Marcos Alonso adapting very well, and Balde is in great moment. I'm happy for him. And also Alba, who plays in a position, compete well between them, as this is good for us. Tomorrow is going to be a match for revenge. And also Lewandowski, who did not score against the former teammates. I'm saying, after several chances, we will try again tomorrow. But there you have it, guys, all explained what needs to happen for Barcelona to qualify. And with everything being said, tell me what you think. Share with me your thoughts about this upcoming game. Do you think Barcelona will still win even after everything that we actually explained? And also, do you think we have a chance of qualifying? And all being said, can you please share with me your thoughts on a comment down below? Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye-bye. Visca.